So in this video, I thought I would just give a business update on what's going on sort of now and maybe give you a taste of what's going on through the end of the year. I've got a lot of subscriber questions sort of asking, ranging from what's going on, what are you doing now, those kind of questions. So I thought I would just step back and generically tell you what's going on. Something you won't see in any of my videos is bragging or throwing numbers out there. I don't think that's, I won't ever do that. I mean, I just don't know how else to say it, but I will give you a feel for what's going on in the business because I think that's relevant and interesting to folks. So just between now and the end of the year, I have a list of things going on. So between now and the end of the year, I hope to be selling or already in escrow on the following property. So we're selling a 6-unit apartment building that we picked up earlier this year. It's a tremendous deal for the investor as we bought an asset that was producing roughly $3,000 a month. We've put 50 or 60K into the building, and we've already taken rents to $5,000. And actually, I think the building will stabilize at right around $6,000. So this again is buying an asset that was under rented. We had to go in and change some tenants. We had to go in and spend some money on the outside. We had to go in and significantly update the interiors. And, I think there's one or two more left to go that the investor will need to do when the time is right? Because it's hard to do a remodel when it's tenant occupied. So again, we've already taken the rents to at least 5, and I think this investor will be very happy when he takes it to 6,000 a month. We're selling a single-family home. You can actually go back and check it out. It's video number 122. Again, this is example of a turnkey rental. Shows you the quality that we do, and again, very exciting, right? We bought an asset that was ugly, distressed, and we move forward. So, if I'm not mistaken, we got 122 from a wholesaler. Again, they're tremendous assets. They put themselves in between a motivated seller and a cash buyer like myself, and they make their assignment fee. I think this wholesaler probably made more in the transaction than I did, but that's not the point. The point is I'm creating an asset for an investor that's easy to manage and run. Another single-family home. This one was bought out of the MLS. It was in a condition that couldn't get financed. It had been listed a while, and I picked it up at a discount to list price. We spent about $40,000 and again are selling it. You can see this video. It's number 159 as an example. Then we have some others that are kind of in flight as far as the remodel goes. We have a duplex that's going to produce about $1,600 and will likely sell for $195. Have a buyer for that. We have a triplex that's just about fully done. 2 of the units are done. We're working on the 3rd. We're looking to fill the big unit and look to sell that. I might actually push that to January, so it's next year's taxes. Then there's a beautiful 4-house combo that I've talked about on several videos. I've actually shown a couple of pictures of it that was just disgusting inside. I can't believe some slumlord out there actually asked their tenants to live in that. It should be criminal, frankly. I mean, it's just bad. But in the end, we picked up the asset. It took 2 months to do the right thing and have the tenants leave, right, 60-day notices. And now we're going in and spending nearly 15 to 20 grand per unit. And they're small, right? They're like 600 square feet houses. But we're going to be able to take the rents from 300 to 350 to 750 once they're all done. And they're going to be beautiful inside. They've already got new paint, windows, doors, roofs. Now they're going to have new kitchens, new baths, new floors, new paints, new fixtures. I mean, just everything. So it's going to be a great asset. And again, that might be one I push to January. Don't know. Then there's others that we've just picked up that will likely be stuff we work on because, you have to do 60-day notices. You have to scope of work, all of those things. We have a 2-house combo that's going to be tremendous that people are looking at. No one's actually signed up for that one yet, although I have 2 or 3 people looking at it, getting pre-qualified and all that stuff. We do have a house in downtown. It's going to be very similar to the downtown Charmer, which you have on here. I think that's video 159. If you want to check it out, it's going to be very similar. We do have an investor already lined up for that one. Then I picked up a commercial building. Again, what I do is I find stuff that makes sense, and it doesn't matter if it's a 6-unit apartment building, a small house, or a commercial building. If it makes sense and I think there's opportunity to add value, we move forward. So those are just some of the things that we're working on to hopefully sell in the next, I don't know, call it 90 to 120 days, because a couple of these we literally just closed. So that's going on. Then we have some, investors. I still have a list of some private investors, and some of my investors now are actually recycling capital, because we sort of, we take them through the process and then they get cashed out, and they see that they make 20% on their money when they annualize it, and they're like, great, let's do it again. So I have a list of private investors. Never hurts to grow that, but again, I have a list that I can't quite satisfy right now. So I'm doing the best I can. And then there's obviously this channel. We're producing a couple videos a day at least, which is exciting. We're growing. It needs to grow faster. Maybe that's just me. I think we're over 620 subscribers. I'm a little nervous. We've got like 35 days left to get to 1,000. And as you know, that was my goal from February or March, whenever we started this. So we'll see. We'll see if we get there. I'm going to keep trying. And then lastly, sort of speaking engagements. I've been lucky enough to be interviewed on probably a dozen different podcasts in the last 3 or 4 months. I've done a speaking engagement in Marin. I've done a speaking engagement in Fresno. We're looking at potentially doing a speaking engagement in the Bay Area, like a little meetup. Some folks are trying to help me with that. In the end, I'd love to do more. I'd love to do more online, right? If anybody out there wants to sort of set something up online and give me a topic to talk about and help me bring people to it, let's do it. Let's get this community going. And anytime I could speak and share and ask questions, I'm game. So the more I can talk to a group, the better, right? Because I don't get my time back either. But if we could do things like that, it would be great. So in the end, I just wanted to share what's going on. And if you want to be a part of this, great. If not, just keep watching the channel. I think hopefully it's clear I put stuff out that's beneficial to a real estate investor anywhere around the world. That's important to me, right? I'm trying to produce stuff that you could be in Australia or Canada, Florida, Texas, wherever it is, and hopefully this is of interest to you. So thanks for everything you've done. Thank you for this channel. Thanks for asking questions. These subscriber questions are important and seemingly taking off. So keep asking questions, and we'll just keep moving forward together. Have a great day.